everyone, and welcome to a special broadcast of Talk Local to Me. We are here at the Central Virginia Community College in Lynchburg, and we have our coffee talk event. I know you guys have probably heard me talk about it on the show, and we host this once a month and have lots of different businesses show up. I bet you we had a good, 70-some businesses here today, maybe, at least 70-some businesses here. Mm-hmm. And they're still here. You can hear them in the background talking. I feel like I'm at a sporting event. I give y'all, updates on what's happening over here. This guy's talking to this person, all that. But y'all don't want to hear about that. So
it's a networking play-by-play.
A networking play-by-play, that's right. We have so many different business owners here. But the reason I'm excited about this event is we host two a year where we do our new member mixer, and we have new members that show up and have booths out, and we had about a good 15 some business owners here today, and maybe more, 15, 20, I don't know, that had booths, and they joined in the past year, and I'm going to kind of have them rotating through today. We're going to be talking a little bit to them, and then we may just have some guests pop in that are still here. I don't know. We're going with the flow. So Talk Local to Me. We are talking local. Grover isn't here with us today.
No, he's on the Otter side of town.
The Otter side of town. I actually was going to bring my little plushie and have him sit here, but he's out in my car. He's sad. I should have brought him in.
Is he in your dash?
He's on my front.
You remember what were the stuffed animals? The Thai? Oh, come on. The little.
Oh, yeah. They were like the raccoon and
all the little stuffed animals that people used to put in their dash.
I remember that.
Maybe people will do that with Grover.
We could put Grover up. So anyway, I am joined today with Lucas. We're going to start first here with Lucas. And he's here with United Empowered Care. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what he does. Thank you for joining me today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, yes, United Empowered Care, we're locally here in Lynchburg, Virginia, 3601 Old Forge Road. And what we do is we work with adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We have 3 programs that we offer. Our first program is Sponsor Residential, where the individuals live with us and they're in your care 24/7. Our second program is Community Engagement. It's where the individuals come to our day support program, 2 to 3. Well, they can come 5 days a week if they want to, but we go on outings in the community 2 to 3 days a week to different places around the city, or even sometimes out of the city, to go on different outings and events to kind of explore, so they can be a part of active members of the community. Our day support program that we have, it's 8 to 5 Monday through Fridays, where the individuals come in and they do different activities. They work on interpersonal skills, work on goals that they have that we assist them with. And again, we go on outings, and we just have a good time there. It gives them time away from the providers, and gives the providers a little downtime so they can have for themselves as well.
Now, did y'all just recently open an office location in Lynchburg?
Yes, we had our grand opening October the 6th, and we actually having we're actually having our open house March the 3rd.
What? And who's doing the ribbon cutting for that? I think it's us.
It is.
What?
Yes,
it
is.
Woo-hoo. So excited. Yay.
So yes, we're doing a ribbon cutting then March the 3rd. It's super exciting, and I cannot wait to be a part of that. And it's going to be a good day.
Awesome. So is there anything I'm forgetting to bring up about? I always want to make sure, because I'm usually always live, but I got stuff planned. But this is like on the fly live. It's awesome.
I will say I really appreciate you guys for inviting us here to the mixer. This is our first mixer of the year. It was very exciting, very good to get out of the office, and also just to network and meet new people in the community and get the word about our business.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So I really, really enjoy talking with different businesses. Y'all are gonna enjoy listening to all the different ones. And the next one I have coming up, we're gonna be talking about some food. And y'all know, if you listen to my show, I love me some food.
Now, when I walked in, I have to tell you, disclaimer, this gentleman was like the first one talking, and I was hooked. He started talking about food, and that's all I thought about for the rest of the morning.
Well, so like I said, Woody and I love when we have food on the podcast, when people bring us food.
Which we need more often
we
if
do
anybody
need that more
wants
often.
to do that.
We try and get food. But especially April 5th, our 100th episode, we're going to do it up. I'm bringing all the food. Yes. I don't even know if we'll have a show. Y'all just going to hear me chewing on. So,
good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
So I want you to tell us a little bit about your food trucks and what you have going on.
Okay, so my food trucks, JD's Mobile Cafe and JD's Smoking Q. We are located at 151734 Forest Road. It's known as the Backyard. It's a concept of food truck courts.
Yep.
It came out a couple of years ago. People might be familiar with it by now. I have 2 trucks there. One is JD's Mobile Cafe. The other is JD's Smoking Q.
Okay.
JD's Mobile Cafe is a sandwich that is designed to have authentic sandwiches from different places. So we have a Philly cheesesteak, and we looked up from different restaurants in Philly where we authenticate the cheesesteak
awesome.
from there. Yeah.
Which is good because you hear a lot of people say, like, people open Philly cheese, but they ain't like Philly. You know, they're always
Yeah.
trying to find those
Yeah.
authentic Philly
Exactly.
cheesesteaks.
It's funny you say that because my best reviews have been people that walk up to the truck and say, "I'm from Philly." You know.
Yeah, they're like, you ain't gonna have nothing.
You gonna have to do
I
this,
got
and
you.
then
I got you.
you know,
That's awesome.
Yeah, after they eat, they my best friends.
Yeah, they're back home.
That's been good.
Yeah.
We have New York Reuben that's authentic to the New York Reuben, of course. New Orleans Po' Boy. And a sandwich that we created that does good too. It's the Virginia. My wife created it. It's a breaded chicken patty that we grill off honey ham and we put 2 cheeses on it. It's called a Virginian because my wife said pigs and ham and stuff like pork
I got you.
is authentic to Virginia. So we created that one, and that does really good. My second truck is a barbecue themed truck. That's some of the food that I took down to the Virginian in the best of 2023
Right.
to give samples. On that truck, we do baby back ribs, we do pulled pork barbecue, chicken barbecue, macaroni cheese, green beans, that type of thing, baked beans, coleslaw.
Well, I'm ready to end the show now and just go to his food truck.
I
You
am
ready?
so hungry right now.
That's right.
I haven't eaten.
He's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
He's like, well, I'm here talking to you. I know they're cooking.
Yeah. Actually, the funny thing is, I've been messing with this stuff so long. Talking about it does not make me
You don't get hungry now?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my body feels like I've eaten.
Right.
Yeah.
Mess with this
Now,
stuff
can
so
I
long.
ask you a question? Do you are you sick of the smell of certain foods that you cook all the time, or do you just love you love the area in which you work? Yeah.
I am very passionate about the
Yeah.
area in which I work, so I'm not sick of it, but I will tell you that I end up going home hungry a lot. You know, my wife will get mad at me because we've been at work all day, and when I
Yeah.
get home, I'm like, I want a noodle.
You know,
I want
it's
some
kind of
ramen. I want ramen
yeah,
tonight.
ramen noodle, right?
it's
Yeah.
kind of like when, like, Thanksgiving, I cook most of the meal.
Yeah.
And I'm so busy cooking all day that by the time we sit down to eat, I'm not hungry.
You're not.
I don't
yeah.
want to eat.
That's
I'm just
true.
like,
You've been working. It's worked for you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't need none of this.
My wife said that she thinks my body has told me I've eaten when I really haven't eaten.
Oh, that's so. Yeah.
Right.
She's wise. What a
don't
wise
know.
lady.
I'm not a doctor. I try to cook, but I don't know.
Awesome. Well, tell everybody again where you're located at. So if you're listening and you're in, you know, our Central Virginia region, you can stop by. If you're listening from out of state, because I know we have some out of state listeners.
Yep.
If you decide you want to make your way and mosey into Central Virginia, you're going to stop by JD's.
Okay, so I would start out by saying that I am closed until like the beginning of March.
Okay.
So I don't want to misconcept nobody,
Yeah.
but we usually are all year round. But circumstances, I have some projects that I have to take care of. But starting probably March, the first week in March, we will be back at 151734 Forest Road. It's a food truck court. For people in the area, it's about a block or so before you get to Kroger's out there.
Yep.
A mile or so past Gray's Mill Shopping Center, that type of thing. Again, that's 151734 Forest Road.
Yeah.
And I know you also mentioned real quick that you're looking at doing some mobile stuff this year. You may be going to some events, and I know we're going to give you a little chat.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
run quite a few of those.
Yes,
so.
ma'am. Normally, we are more of a turnkey. We supposed to be stationary, but I've already worked it out. So one of my trucks, I will be traveling to certain events. I'll be kind of picky about what events.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll be traveling to some places with my barbecue truck.
Oh,
Perfect,
that's awesome.
perfect.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I
thank-
appreciate it.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all continue to do what y'all do. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right.
Okay, so now, again, hungry.
Hungry. I'm so
I mean,
hungry.
I had some Chick-fil-A.
I need some barbecue, and I need some other stuff right now.
Yeah, and I will say big
I've
shout
heard-
out. No, you good. Big shout. I appreciate it though. Big shout out though. I will say to Chick-fil-A today for providing our
Right?
chicken. We got chicken minis. We've been well taken care of.
It
And
is-
chicken minis and fruit today.
It's always a good day when Chick-fil-A's in the house.
It is always a good day.
I see
when I've
Chick-fil-A, Starbucks. There's some, look at
Well,
that.
so here's the thing about today. I've totally misjudged how much coffee people were drinking here, right?
Yeah.
I bought 3 containers from Joe Beans. I thought, this would be enough. We were out by 8:30.
Yeah.
Done.
Wow.
I mean, you
It was
people
a
around here
coffee
be drinking the
morning.
coffee.
Yeah,
So we had
ready
to
to
go
go.
back out and get Starbucks because
That's
it was
it.
the closest thing. So anyway, all right, we are joined with Jan's Chimney Services. So one of the things you'll notice today when we're talking with people, the variety of businesses that we work with, which they're all local, they're all from all over places. So it's gonna, I love it. So hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about Jan's Chimney Services.
So we are a family operated and locally owned business. It's me, my wife, my younger brother, and then her older brother. So we're all family oriented. We service the Roanoke areas, but we really go anywhere within the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
We specialize in chimney sweeps and inspections, and we do a lot of installs such as wood stoves, liners, wood burning inserts, gas logs. We don't do the gas lines. We sub out for that like
right.
someone who has their plumber's license. We do a lot of custom chimney caps. We do a lot of water intrusion prevention. Really anything to do with a chimney, that's all we do.
Yeah.
And I think it's important too. So if you're out there listening, you've had like a house with a chimney and a fireplace, you haven't used it for years. How important is it for people to have y'all come check it out before they just light a fire?
Very important.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
yeah.
I know people who are just like, I'll just light a fire.
I
Oh,
think-
yeah.
Yeah, we have like a family of birds living in ours. So,
Yeah.
it's like an alarm
Right.
clock.
Yeah, we go by the NFPA 211 code book, which is all codes and safety standards for chimneys and vending appliances. In there, it states that a chimney should be inspected or swept annually. So we highly recommend that people at least get their chimney looked at every year,
Yeah.
if not swept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you go years and years and years without having the chimney cleaned or looked at, it could pose a serious threat to your house or the people
Yeah.
in it. So
Yeah.
And that's one of those things that really a lot of people don't think about until something happens.
Exactly.
Something bad happens. It's like, I should have done that years ago.
Kind of like with the dryer vent wizard that we're going to talk to
Exactly,
later
yeah.
about cleaning your dryer vents.
Yep.
People
Yeah.
don't think about it. And even like you were talking about, y'all work with wood stoves because people who have the wood stoves, then they
Yeah.
think, oh, well, it's just going, I'm cleaning my wood stove, but they don't realize it's building up deposits and stuff in
Exactly.
your. See, look at me knowing deposits. Look like that's. I'm just
Wow,
good like that.
these terms.
Exactly.
No, this should be one of those things. You know how like your air filters for your HVAC?
Yep.
They really should be in smoke detectors, like
Yep.
on an annual list where you get an alert, say, I need to call my chimney
Yep,
guy to come
absolutely.
out and do this. It's one of those yearly service things.
especially with wood, creosote is a very flammable byproduct
Yeah.
from wood. It's also very acidic as
Yeah.
well. So it can actually eat away at the mortar joints or anything mortar related inside of the chimney. And if there's any type of imperfections inside the lining system and creosote's able to go anywhere where it's not supposed to,
Yeah.
now you have creosote inside the entirety of the chimney.
Yeah.
And it turns into an even bigger problem. So there's lots of different areas where things need to be looked at, things
Yeah.
need to be seen, things need to be addressed, and it's very important for the safety of the home.
Yeah, wow. That's one
Yep.
of those things I never,
And one of the things too, so you get a lot of people that go and just buy those brick things that they put and they light them and that's supposed to help
Yeah.
and everything. I feel like it's better, just I'm sure you'll agree, for them to actually have a qualified chimney person come out
Yes.
and check their stuff. It's not
to
just
put
using those.
professional eyes
Yeah.
on the thing.
Exactly. So those CSL logs or chimney sweeping logs, they do nothing.
Okay.
They don't actually clean the chimney. People use them and think, it all just disappears. Well, all of that stuff that's in the chimney has to go somewhere. And
Yeah.
if you didn't take it out, it's still in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the CSL logs, they do help us, sort of. They help break down the buildup of creosote a little bit, but it doesn't actually get rid of it. So we would have to actually put hands on it and remove all of that creosote
Yes.
or wood byproduct. and pull it out and dispose of
Yeah,
it.
and this is one of those things. It's like just staying on top of it, being preventive, and not reactive to something. Because I mean, it's not like a tire or whatever.
Exactly.
It's something that it could be devastating.
Exactly.
So, and I'm just going to make my pitch I make all the time when I'm talking to contractors. If you're out there listening, please go with someone licensed and insured. Please don't just grab, someone off the street that can do it do it cheaper, because I'm here to tell you, you're going to rather pay someone licensed and insured than pay for your home that burnt down, or because they didn't do it right, or somebody who got on top of your roof to look at a chimney and fell off and had no insurance, and then they're suing you. I'm talking to you in the back who is not listening. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway,
We are insured. I think we have a pretty big coverage policy.
Yeah.
And we're also certified through the CSIA, which is the Chimney Safety Institute of America.
awesome.
One of the most reputable companies in the United States for chimney cleaning and inspections. You have to go through extensive amounts of studying and practicing in the field to even qualify to pass the test.
Yeah,
So you have to know your stuff before you can even take it.
that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. So how can someone get a hold of you if they are listening in and they need some help with their chimney?
So you can either go to our website at janschimneyservices.com or give us a call at 540-632-0690 or shoot us an email at office@janschimneyservices.com.
And Jan is Y. Let me see.
YONN.
There we go.
S.
Got
Yep.
it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on with
Thank
me
you, man.
today.
Thank you.
All right. So, we were talking about, keeping your chimney clean, because it's something that you got to do because you don't think about it.
You don't think about
So-
it. It's like that preventative maintenance.
Yep.
It needs to be on your calendar, and you just get it done. So,
Yep. And
so
then
everything's taken care of.
I mentioned our next guest and how important it is to do the same thing with your dryer vent. So I have Mary here with the Dryer Vent Wizard. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Thank you for coming. So and I'm going to tell you guys this, and I know y'all have heard me talk about this on the show. It's been a while probably, and some of you may not know. I lost my brother 2 years ago in a house fire. Not because of a dryer vent. I'm going to go ahead and just say that now. It was a faulty dish microwave, one of them over-the-counter,
Really?
over-cabinet
Yeah.
microwaves. Yeah, it shorted and caught fire. So, so not because of that, but if I can save one person from having to go through what I dealt with, whether it's because of your dryer vent or your chimney, or check your microwaves, guys. I don't know,
everything,
but I'm just saying, if I can save anyone from having to go through the pain and everything that I had to go through, I hands down would do it. So, Mary, tell us about Dryer Vent Wizard and why it is so important to get those checked.
So for Dryer Vent Wizard, we do clean, repair, and if needed, replace your dryer vent line system to keep you, your home, your family, and your dryer safe from dryer fires. If you don't, a lot of people, it is the education part for Dryer Vent Wizard. A lot of people don't know they have the wrong stuff, the wrong material, whether they've ever had it cleaned. A lot of people don't know they've had it cleaned, but don't know the importance of making sure everything is brought up to code properly and is being cleaned properly. And that's the main thing. Anybody can come out and clean your dryer, or your vent line system.
Yeah.
But if you have it done properly, it's brought up to code. You're using the right materials. If it needs to be rerun to a different location, we can do that. If you have the wrong materials, your vent line can get squished. It can then cause clogs and lint everywhere. It can also make it combustible, where it will cause that dryer fire. If it's crunched and it doesn't, the moisture isn't able to get out, then now you're having mold issues.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the mold issue is bad. Because that's unhealthy. A lot of people will turn their dryer on and leave the house. If you have it done properly, it's cleaned properly, you have your maintenance on it regularly, then you have the peace of mind of knowing you can leave your dryer on and leave the house, and you're not going to have that dryer fire.
Awesome. Now, you work with residential and commercial.
Residential and
Correct.
commercial. Yes, we do apartment buildings, duplexes, residential all over. This is what we do.
Do y'all do like new construction too? Like if people are trying to get their stuff situated?
We haven't, but it is a thing that we can do, because some contractors don't know the difference, or they know the difference, but it's they'll use the wrong material. If you've got that foil vent line behind your dryer, that is absolutely the wrong stuff to have. You need
Oh, I
it to
didn't
be
know
that
that.
hard aluminum to where the foil, it can rip. It rips very
Might
easily.
have that in my house.
Ooh,
I
I
gotta
gotta
go
go
check.
home. I
A
gotta
lot
go
of-
home. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
gotta
of people
check that.
don't know that that's bathroom vent material, and we do bathroom vents as well. But
Okay.
if you've got that full material behind your dryer,
Yeah.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, you take a brush and you go in to clean it, it's going to rip, you know, and those, they crunch up.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I
No,
was just
you're
gonna say,
fine.
like, that's so cool because, like, I'll be honest, I'm the person that just like I clean my dryer, like the thing in
Yeah,
my dryer,
that's
and
it,
I think,
just-
and every now and then I can tell that my dryer is getting like it doesn't clean my clothes, it doesn't dry as
Right.
quickly. So my
Yeah.
husband will go and pull it out, but then like we haven't like cleaned it.
Yeah, so a good indication.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't clean it.
I know.
Yeah, a good indication of needing your dryer cleaned is not only just pull the lint trap out or clean it from where it vents out of, if you can even reach it. A lot of them are up on the side of the house underneath the crawl space or in your attic. I just totally forgot what I was saying.
But, well, me too.
Yeah, no, cleaning
it's-
it
So
yourself.
we're talking
Yeah.
about that. You were talking about the not only do you just need to clean the
Yeah, so
the lint out of the dryer.
you need to just make sure it is cleaned properly, because if it hasn't been done so, chances are it's just wrong, you know.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, how can
Wow.
someone get a hold of you at Drent? I can't even Drent Fire.
Yeah, Drent Fire.
I'm out, guys. I haven't even had no
Drent
coffee. Dryer Vent Wizard. This is what happens when you're like live early in the morning, day noon.
Yes, you need more juice.
Yeah.
So we are locally in Lynchburg off of 221. We go to Bedford, Roanoke, Salem, Lynchburg, Madison Heights, Amherst, all over. But you can definitely call the office and book an appointment with me. 434-255-3006, or you can go on our website and book your own appointment there.
Okay.
But yeah, we'd be more than happy to make sure your health and your home, your family is, safe.
And you had a good
Awesome.
slogan, right? Like, didn't you said we get the lint
Oh,
out?
yes. So, yes, for all intents and purposes, we get the lint out.
I love it. I love a good
So,
slogan.
thank you so much,
Thank
Mary. I
you for
appreciate it. So, okay, so those two, the last two,
Wow.
very
Yeah.
important. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, chimneys, dryer vents, we are here for your protection, guys.
I
Like,
mean, this is stuff that could literally save your home.
It is. It really is.
Right?
And it's important to learn more about it. And I know people sit there and they think, well, I just don't want to spend the money on it. But there are things you need to.
Really. I mean, this stuff, it could cause you super expensive headaches down the road, or you can go ahead and get it done. And you know what I'm learning so far about this networking event, Heather?
What?
Is that look at the wide variety of services
There
and
are.
businesses here. Like,
Yep.
we have talked with every, from every field
Yep.
in, 10 minutes?
And we're getting ready to talk healthcare.
There, healthcare.
Here we
today. There
go, because it's important. So, hey, welcome. I've got Andrew with Kaya Health here with me. How are you?
So good.
So good. So I am excited. So I love the business model Kaya Health has, and so if you're listening in and you don't have health insurance or you're going to want to hear more.
Yeah.
So tell us about Kaya Health.
Okay, so my origin story is I'm a family doctor, and back in the day I used to get 20 minutes per patient. Things changed in the insurance world, and then they dropped it to 17 minutes, then 13 minutes, then 11 minutes, then 9 minutes per patient.
Huh.
And I felt like, as a doctor, my head was going to fall off, not to mention not being able to do my best for the patient, which I literally took an oath to do no harm, and that became harder and harder with that crunched time. And so I jumped ship and decided to do things totally different. I made a list of all my patients' pet peeves and got rid of every single one of them. So we don't have a waiting room. When you call, you get to talk to somebody clinical immediately, things like that. And so instead of having to take 3,000 patients like I used to, I only take 600, and we do a monthly fee. So it's kind of like Netflix for your health is maybe the best way to explain it. And they pay a monthly fee, and they can see us whenever they need us.
Wow.
I love that. So you're not having to worry about a copay every time you go for a visit, and you're not, and you get somebody that very much is paying attention to you as a person versus you're not just a number walking through the door.
Yeah, it's not just how many people can I see quicker. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so many fewer patients, and doing education and in academics, you've taken tests where you have a time test and you do a certain, you do this well on that. If you take away the clock, you do better. And so that's where we're at now. I kind of feel like I have superhuman powers now from a doctor's standpoint, because I diagnose things so much cleaner, so much faster. We see people all the time. They're like, I've seen 5 docs. They didn't know what was going on.
Right.
You figured it out in 2 visits. And it happens all the time. And it's such a blessing. It's something we really enjoy.
Yeah. And I've seen, what the membership, I guess it's membership fees that you have, and it's based on like whether it's a single person or a couple or a family. And if you look at what you're paying monthly versus what you're paying monthly for health insurance for the most part, whether heck, even if it's through your company, I would say,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
especially if you're going through the what is it? The marketplace.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely affordable. Much more affordable than going through like the marketplace.
It's about 1/10 of the price.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
amazing.
And the personal touch that you have, and the hassle of everything else, with insurance and all that stuff. I mean, that stuff is just you're already sick and need attention. The last thing you want to do is deal with that. And then now that you can call you, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, so they have my cell phone. Every patient gets my cell phone, and it just works really well.
Wow.
We keep people out of the hospital. We keep people out of specialty offices, MRIs, just because we diagnose things and take care of it when it's a small problem versus when it's a big problem. Because I had so many patients at my old practice back before I started this that they'd call and they'd be like, yeah, Dr. Anderson can see you in 3 weeks. They're like, going to be dead or something by then. Heaven forbid. And so now it's like, yeah, we can see you tomorrow at 3.
Wow.
And so it's really cool.
awesome.
And thank the Lord, we've been rated the highest rated family doctor's office in the state of Virginia now. So,
Wow, that's
congratulations.
amazing. Congratulations on that. And you also have, though, let's say someone comes in and needs to get lab work and stuff done. You guys help to do that, but it's at a lower cost than what going through
So again,
like
yeah,
different lab companies
that's about
and stuff. So you don't have to worry about that too.
1/10 of the price. We were able to, again, thank the Lord, negotiate the heck out of that.
Yeah.
And so like a complete blood cell count, that's something that everybody gets when they see their doctor. That's $188 locally.
Yeah.
At our office, it's $10.
Wow.
That's amazing.
come
So I
on.
guess that's better than 90%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
But across the board, it's about 90% cheaper. So we are able to like see what's going on so much faster because I had a lady that had this big issue going on. I was like, we need to do this blood work. She said, I can't pay the $377. She actually knew the number.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, at our office it's 29. And so she was like, well, you can check it twice then. And so we checked it. It was the
Just make
lowest
sure.
level I've ever seen.
Yeah.
We treated her. It was just like an over-the-counter $4 treatment.
Yeah.
She's not seen me for it since in 2 years.
Wow.
And I mean, it just makes medicine much cleaner and better, and it works.
Yeah. That is
Now, are you
fantastic.
currently accepting patients?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. And here's I'm going to bring this up because I'm going to tell my daughter's here. I don't know if you've met her over there in the white sweater. I'm going to point her out. Because she's currently on our health insurance,
Yeah.
my husband's, because she's only 24 right now. So, but she drops off next year, and her husband has health insurance through his work. And I've never heard of this before, but where he works, if she makes over a certain amount of money, they won't put her on his insurance. She's not even allowed to go on his insurance. So I've been trying to tell them to come
Oh, yeah.
to you guys because it's just going to save them money.
Well, the
quite
savings
honestly.
are great, but also I'm the way that you can combine the savings and then a personal touch in a field that really over the last few years you kind of just been put off by, the fact that you're able to put those two together, that's wonderful. That's
Yep.
fantastic.
So we
Awesome.
used to see a ton of people without insurance. Now we're 50-50 because we've seen a lot of people now with insurance because they get 9 minutes per
Yeah.
visit with their doc, and it's scheduling months and months out, and so it's been difficult. So now we see a lot of people, 50%,
Awesome.
with insurance just so they can get better care.
Wow.
So where are you located, and how can people get a hold of you?
Gotcha. So we're Kaya Health. It's Kaya. So it's kayahealthclinic.com, and we're on 221, really close to Graves Mill, right across the street from Food Lion.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on with me today.
Thank you.
So there we have it. We
Wow.
have- I love
I
that
mean, come
model.
on. Like the range of businesses at this event, I'm
Yep.
impressed.
I am
I've never
too.
been to one. I'll be honest, disclaimer, I've never been to one. This is my first one. I walk
Oh.
in and it's like, oh wow, this is a lot of
Well,
people.
here we go. We're going to have coming up with us now, we have Alexis with Cupid Clothing Bridal. So she is a new bridal shop here in our area. And welcome.
Thank you.
So it's funny because I changed her name for her. I called her just Cupid Bridal, but she's Cupid Clothing Bridal. I'm serious. So tell us a little bit more about your business.
Okay, so we sell wedding dresses, obviously, but we also sell prom, formal dresses, we sell them at a good price. Our wedding dresses range from $400 to $1,500. Our formal dresses range from anywhere from $60 to $300. So
Oh, wow.
it's a really good
Yeah.
price.
Yeah, and if you walk in her store, like, it's really pretty. It's cute. It's quaint. But it's got just the dresses. You can tell are just she picks them out herself, and they're not, just because they're not expensive doesn't mean they're cheap. They're beautiful dresses, and
Yeah.
she's got some of them over here on display. I was gonna put one on, but I don't think I was
Look
gonna
at
fit in
that.
that one. That's too
Oh, they're
fancy.
pretty.
So I
yeah.
left the
Fancy
plus
for me.
size ones, but we do sell plus size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left them over there because unfortunately it's hard to find plus size mannequins.
It is. It
And
is.
I don't understand.
I mean, if you just need me to come out and hang out sometimes.
I mean, you're two
I'll do
doors
this.
down.
I'll do
so.
this for you. Yeah, she is. She's located in the same shopping center our office is, which is awesome. And then you actually design dresses too.
Yeah, so our brand is coming out February 14th. It is called the Aphrodite dress. It's a wedding dress. It is it's a fitted. It's not mermaid. It's more of a trumpet gown.
Yeah.
But it has a slit and it's really beautiful and it has it has these gorgeous pink rhinestones. I designed it myself, and we partnered with Kala, a manufacturer up in New York, and they're making my dream come
That's
true.
awesome.
So,
That must be a surreal feeling.
I'm excited
to
you've,
see
you've
it.
been involved with dresses, selling them, and then all of a sudden to see one that you designed
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
store. That's got to feel really good.
oh, it does.
Locally too.
Yep.
I mean,
And
how awesome is that? Local.
Oh, local. Okay, and so Alexis, how old are you?
I'm only 20.
Oh, come
She's
on
only
now.
20. See, that's what I'm talking
Seriously?
about. And this is why I want to bring that up,
Come
because not
on.
only do we have a very big selection of different vendors here, but we have like entrepreneurs. Like these
Yeah.
are young, people starting their businesses out, and that's what we do here is we help them from the start until hopefully 10, 20 years from now, when she's just like, Heather, I knew you once.
She's at the New York Fashion Show.
yeah,
like,
I'll be like,
on-
I know you.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
So, and you also have prom dresses,
Yes.
bridesmaids dresses. Tell us about the bridal boxes.
Okay, so the bridal boxes, we have 7 things. So the bridal box has these little wine / coffee tumblers.
Yeah.
It has a lip mask, and it has 3 to 4 different types of makeup, and it's only $45. And it's more of like a proposal to your bridesmaid. Like,
Yes.
will you be my bridesmaid?
Oh, no, that's
That's
precious.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
That's a
so-
great idea.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was telling her because she came on the radio show with me the other day, and we were talking about how like when I was younger, we didn't
Yeah.
have any of that cool stuff.
I
Like
know,
it was just
right?
like, hey, you want to be my
Hey,
bridesmaid?
can you
Sure.
help me out?
What's up?
Yeah.
It's kind of like homecoming. You have to
Yeah.
you have to make the fancy signs now. I was just
Yeah.
like, hey, you want to go to homecoming? And like, yeah, we're gonna go.
Can you-
Great. See you that day.
But this is great. So you really you're like a one stop. You can get everything there. You can kind of
Yep.
help them with their
Yep.
gifts. Like, oh, that's fantastic.
And you do alterations.
We do. We actually have an alteration specialist who does alterations. And you don't have to buy the dress from us to do the alterations or like to make an appointment.
Yeah.
You can DM us through Instagram, or you can even go on the website and make the appointment there too.
Oh, that's
Okay,
fantastic.
cool. So tell us again the address, where you located, and how can they get a hold of you if they want to just give you a call and see if you're available to do any of the alterations or
Yeah. Okay. So
design an address.
Our business phone number is 434-838-4400, and our location is in the Forest Square, and it's Suite 224. We don't have our sign up yet, but we do have the banner, and it says Cupid Clothing Bridal. But
Yes.
we're getting there.
You're working
eventually.
up.
Yeah.
You can't miss them. They're right beside the Cobra Martial Arts, like is
Yes.
on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
and
just
then
come see you.
Imagination Station. You're right in between. Yeah, I know where she is.
If you don't know where it's at, you just go see Heather real
Yep,
quick.
or you can come down to my
Heather-
office and I
Heather
will
will point
march
you
you
in
right
yeah.
on up there.
Exactly.
Yes, so awesome. Thank you so much, Alexis,
you.
for coming on with me. So again,
Wow.
I'm telling you,
This is crazy.
I got
I'm
lots
impressed.
of
I'm impressed.
lots of friends.
This is such a variety here. This is wonderful.
Yes. So come on in. Come on, grab a headset. Our next guest is Daniel with Henson Air Repair, and so here's what I'm gonna focus on the repair.
Oh.
Y'all heard me, Henson Air
Yeah.
Repair.
Repair.
So we've talked with chimneys, we've talked with dryer vents, and I got all the contractors
Yeah.
out here today. So if you need some help at your home,
This is
today is the
fantastic.
day.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me here.
I am so excited to hear what you have to do because I think I was listening to you talk earlier, and I think you're right. A lot of companies, when your heat pump breaks and you call them, they want to sell you a new unit, of
Yeah.
course, because that's more money in their
Yeah,
pocket
yeah,
if
yeah.
they sell you a new unit.
Correct.
You come out though, and you'll repair a unit or look to see if you can repair a unit. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. So
I love it.
this is kind of a, I don't know, like a throwaway generation. Everything gets replaced early. If there's the slightest little problem with it, it just goes in the trash, or
I'm
it
fixing
gets.
stuff with popsicle sticks. What are you
Hey,
talking about?
I'm coat hanger guy, and yeah, so I'll come out, check out the unit, and I'll actually give you a professional, licensed, and actual honest answer about what's going on with your system. And I'm not going to try to sell you a new system. I'm going to actually look and see if I can repair your actual problem. It's kind of like think of it as if you had a leak in a sink in your drain pipe or something,
Yep.
and you got water all over the floor. I'm not the guy that's going to come out and clean up your floor. I'm the guy that's going to fix the sink.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to put a Band-Aid on the reoccurring issue. I'm going to try to stop the bleeding where it's at.
Yeah.
So to speak.
And I think that's important because nowadays, and I know you're talking about throwaway, but I think people are starting to see the value of trying to fix things
Well,
because
gas is up,
everything.
eggs are up,
Yeah.
everything is up, and then that is no minimal expense.
Gas and
to
eggs. That's
repl-
hilarious.
Trust me, to replace a unit like
No,
that, I mean,
no.
that is not something that most people can't just say, "Oh yeah, go give me two."
Yeah.
So to repair, I imagine, is a much more affordable option and a lot less hassle. I will assume. There's no bringing a unit down from the stairs and all that good stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this year, at the beginning of this year, January 1st of 2023, we are now bringing in new higher standards. So
Yeah.
it's now 15 SEER, seasonal energy efficiency rating is what SEER
Right.
actually stands for.
Okay.
The equation to determine your efficiency. The government has raised that up again to now 15 SEER. So the systems are considerably more expensive, a couple thousand from just
Yeah.
last year to now. You may be hard pressed to find a system for under $10,000.
I was going to say,
Right.
I think it's in the 5 digits or
Yeah.
more starting now.
I had to
Yeah.
get mine replaced 2 years ago.
Yes.
It was probably 8 something, I think, when we were quoted
Yeah.
it. And that was like I said 2 years ago. But I think what I really like is that you also said that you may go in there and repair it, and you may tell them, hey, this may not last too much longer, but it gives them the opportunity to start that
Yes.
savings plan.
Yeah, it's not a
Yes.
surprise.
Absolutely. Something else that I offer is cleaning of the systems. What people still don't know is that a unit can actually be depleted about half its lifetime by not being clean.
Huh.
So I come out, I clean all the bacterial growth off of there. It's a nasty 4-letter word of growth that appears on things that makes people sick at home. So I take care of that. I clean off the entire unit. I bring back your efficiency and your airflow. There's a noticeable difference in the amount of air velocity coming out of your vents and the
Right.
smell in your home.
Yeah.
Yes, because that nasty 4-letter word, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the word.
Say it.
Mold.
Do I need to beep it? Oh, I didn't beep it in
No,
time.
it was
So
mold.
sorry.
No, I didn't start with the S. It was mold. Mold is yeah. But I have heard stories of people, especially who have asthma, like asthmatic stories, where they don't realize mold is growing in their home.
Yeah.
And then, I've heard some people that actually die from
Oh,
it because they
listen,
have such a bad
yeah.
reaction.
I'm a nerd and I watch Unsolved Mysteries.
Okay.
Or Forensic Files, and that was a case. Like
Yeah.
a family moved into a home and they didn't test anything, and they found out there was mold in the air, and it kept circulating, and all of them kept getting sick, and then they moved out and they were fine.
Yep.
But that was the problem.
Yeah, a lot of people have issues that are there and noticeable while
Yeah.
they're at home, and then the minute they step outside for an hour
They
or
feel
two,
better.
they feel much better.
Wow.
Something else that I offer even after I do the cleaning is a product that actually kills and keeps your bacteria at bay.
Okay.
So instead of just erasing all of the mold or all of your growth and then just slowly letting it come back, this product will actually stop it from coming back at all.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's got a lifetime warranty on there, and then it's a very, very small maintenance after that.
Okay. So how can someone get a hold of you, Daniel, if they want to have you come out and look at their unit?
They can look me up on Facebook or on Instagram at Henson Air Repair,
Okay.
and they can call us at 434-665-4701, and yeah, just look for my road signs and
Awesome.
look for me in my car and just flag me down or whatever you need to do.
Flag me down.
I'm definitely available by texting as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh,
So,
that's great.
I know a lot of people don't like to talk on the phone. They just want to
Yeah.
shoot us text out.
right.
Well, I'm available to text.
There we go.
I like that. I like that because I'm
I
good
do
with
too.
texting.
Me too. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome. Well, thank you for joining me today.
Thank
I
you very much for
appreciate
having
it.
me. Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm telling you all the good
This
stuff.
is
right now.
unreal.
I
I'm
love
telling
it.
you.
I love it. I love it. And so I am now joined with the fabulous Jessica with Providence Insurance. You look
Did you see
concerned.
that? I wish we had a video.
Yeah, she
on
looks
it.
concerned.
She's like, wait a minute.
She's like, I don't want
There
to
we go.
talk.
You got it.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good. So tell us about Providence Insurance.
Well, I have almost a decade of insurance experience, but we just opened up our own independent agency in Bedford, Virginia on Main Street almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
So, and we do auto, home, life, commercial, and Medicare.
Okay. Tell me, how important is it for someone, maybe even at the beginning of the year, to kind of just look at their policies and see if their coverages are good, like if they have enough coverage? Because I have found that I've talked to some people and they think they have good coverage, but they really don't, and then they get in an accident, and that's bad news.
Yeah.
Yes. And maybe not the first of the year, but when your policy renews, that's
Okay.
a great time
Perfect.
to look at your declarations page.
Okay.
Because I try to tell people, if you're a homeowner, please don't carry just state minimum, because they did raise it from $25.50 to now $30.60. Okay, but 30,000 is not going to replace someone's
Yeah.
new
Right.
Suburban
Oh,
if
gosh.
you hit them.
Yeah.
Especially now.
No,
Good
I know,
Lord,
right?
no.
I mean, heck, and if you're carrying eggs in your car, you are entirely in
You're
trouble.
out of luck.
If you wreck
That's
your
it.
car with a carton of
Bankruptcy.
eggs, that's it. You're done.
Yes.
Might as well just give up.
See, that is one of the things though, really. Like for me, I am so like insurance is like you typically get your policy.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps renewing. Yeah, okay, whatever. And then really it's one of those things that I do not sit down like, wait, well, let me see what I need, what I've added. From a business standpoint, you forget, and the home standpoint, like you just said. So that is wonderful that you're local in Bedford and that we can
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Well, and also I would advise you, because I know back a long time ago, I had separate insurances doing my auto, and then I had a different home policy through a different agent, and they were like, you should be combining these to save money. And I think there's a lot of people that do that. They have
Yes.
multiple agents.
Well, I will say
Yeah.
that as an independent, I can have your home one place and your auto another place, but I'm still
There
the
you
one
go.
agent
Right.
You
for
go
both.
through it, you know what we have, what we need,
Yes.
all that stuff.
Yes, because you can bundle and save, but
Yeah.
I just thought of a new slogan. You can also separate and save.
There you go.
There you
Because
go.
I actually did that for someone.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't like that. I just had two separate policies
Yeah.
somewhere. And it does
Right.
get confusing. And then, to be honest, I don't think much about my homeowner stuff. But
It's
also,
one of those things you forget. It's like the other stuff that we know that we've heard today too.
Yep.
It's really important to revisit this stuff
yeah,
every so
you take
often.
it for granted. You have it, but you don't
Yeah.
think about how much you have or what it's going to actually
Yeah.
do if you have. Now, do y'all do renters insurance? I always like to bring that up because I feel like people that are renting places should have insurance.
I totally agree. Yes, we do
you
offer
go.
renters, because I talked to a newly married couple, and they're not wanting to spend extra money. And I said, "So you're renting?" And they're like, "We don't have anything." I said, "Do you have a sofa, a kitchen table,
Yeah.
your washer, your dryer? Because if that house burns down and the owner gets reimbursed, you will get nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you
what I'm
will
saying.
be starting over.
Exactly.
At least if you get 15,000 worth of coverage, you can replace your basics."
Exactly. You don't want to be left with nothing, especially when you have someone that they like. It's not a hassle. They can contact you, and you make the process easy. It's not like they
Right.
have to jump through
Yep.
hoops. That's
Yep.
fantastic.
So how can someone get a hold of you if they want to come and have their policies looked at, or just kind of see what coverages they have, or put it all under separate and save? If they want to separate and save,
I
how do
like
they get
that.
a hold
That's
of
my
you?
That's a- that's a
my new
billboard.
There you go. I
slogan.
got you. Yeah, and she has billboards with us, so we're
Yes.
gonna put them up there. Separate and save.
Hey, I'm going to put that on the next billboard.
That'd be awesome. You
Right?
should.
So as far as where we are,
Yeah, tell them where
So-
and how can they get a hold of you if
Yeah.
they want to do an appointment?
yes. So we're at 155 West Main Street in Bedford, and then my phone number is 540-586-2021. because that's when I opened.
Oh, that's cool.
And I
Oh,
wanted a
that's
local
good.
586
There you
number.
go.
Okay.
So, and then of course my email, Jessica_Burns at PROVINSVA.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica, for coming
Thank
on with us
you.
today. So the next thing is a person I need personally in my
Yes.
life.
Yes.
In my personal life and at the office.
I met her very briefly in
Yes.
the beginning.
Oh,
So
okay, good.
She provides a valuable service
To everyone. I need
to
it.
everyone.
So yes. So Clean Nest. Allison, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
So I said clean. So some of you may know that she cleans, but tell us a little bit more about Clean Nest.
Sure. Well, my husband and I started the company last year in July. And before that, I had about 2 years of cleaning experience. Cleaned all kinds of things, just about everything with 4 walls and a roof that you can imagine. And since then, it's been growing slowly but surely.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
I'm one of those people so my husband says that my home is actually my motel room because I just come and sleep in it at night. But
yeah.
and I'm gonna be the first to admit my house is not clean. I don't got time for that. Like I'll run home and do a few things, but I feel like more people are starting because of the way the workforce is now. Like everyone's out, they're busy. More people are looking to have people come in and clean their homes so that they're not having to do it and take the time. So you do residential and commercial?
Yes, homes, businesses, Airbnbs, move-ins, move-outs. Like I said, just about anything with 4 walls and a roof. I've done single bathrooms.
Okay.
I've done she sheds, man caves.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just like I said, just about any place
Podcast
where
studios.
Podcast studios.
that's exactly right. Any place where people are and they need cleaned, we can do that.
Okay, cool. So what areas do you cover? Do you cover like just Lynchburg, or do you kind of go into the outskirts?
I always say that we go where the business is.
Oh, I like it.
We've got homes and businesses that we take care of in Roanoke, Bedford,
Okay,
Forest. It's anywhere the job is.
that's
Oh,
awesome.
that's great.
So how can someone get a hold of you if they need some cleaning done?
Sure, we've got all kinds of contact information. We've got a phone number, 434-878-6378. We've got an email, cleannestllc@gmail.com. And you can get a hold of us on Facebook at facebook.com/cleannestllc.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you,
Did
Allison.
you write that down, Heather? You said you're gonna
No,
You
I
didn't
didn't.
write
But I have their
Clean
card.
Nest, the phone
Oh,
number.
I need to. I need to definitely.
Hey, well,
But
you know,
that's what
free
I'm saying.
estimates, typically I've done same day estimates, gotten
Okay.
a call in the morning and gone that evening to give an estimate. Always same week. So it's very quick turnaround.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Yes, I'm gonna have to call you, especially because I even have my office in Bedford. Like I don't want to clean.
There you go.
Thank you so
So
much
anyway,
for
got a
having
person
me.
with that,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank
Thank you. And for anyone listening, y'all are listening today, when we kind of upload do you upload it, download it? How do you the podcast?
I will
After it's
upload
live,
it, but people will
upload it.
download it.
There you go.
Or you can
Up
stream
and
it.
down.
Now, the best place is in the Grove Street FM app.
Okay.
You go there, it'll go there first. All
Okay.
you got to do is on the home screen, click local podcast, find your picture right. I put your headshot's there.
My face.
Click
Yes.
on that, and
Click
it'll
on
take you.
my
It'll be right in there. That's where
Okay.
it'll be.
Great. Well, I think when we post it to our Facebook page,
Yes.
which we normally try and do, I'm going to try and link all of our businesses or
Oh,
tag
it's a
everyone
great
in
idea.
it, so that
Yeah.
way, if you're listening today and you want to find more information, you can
Yep.
click their business name. So, hey, Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So I have Eric with Key Point Productions with us now, and you do drone work.
Oh, I do so much drone work. Yes, I got it all.
So tell us a little bit more about what Key Point Productions does.
So I take my drones and I do the typical photos and videos that everybody knows about and loves, but I can also do some other stuff with them now. Like I can do inspections of tall buildings, towers, power lines, stuff like that. Lots of companies are using them for that because they want to get their people away from the danger of like falling out of a bucket and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I can help with that. If anybody here needs like to have a roof inspected or top of a tower, I got you for that. But I've also got something. I wish we had a video because this is gonna like probably blow you away. You said you haven't seen this yet,
I haven't.
so we're just gonna have your expression.
Okay.
Give
I'm
a-
going to see.
Give
And
a
if I-
video.
and if I don't-
Play-by-play. You
and if
gotta
I don't, if I
play-by-play,
don't
Heather.
speak for the next 10 minutes, y'all will know why. Okay, so what's up? Here we
So-
go. We have a, is that a drone?
Yeah, well, this will be a video of my drone.
Oh,
So,
video of my drone.
I have figured
Okay.
out something that
Okay.
nobody is really doing for a practical use.
Okay.
I have taken my drone, I have a 360 camera for it, and I take it and I can fly through buildings to showcase like realty, businesses, or even
Yeah.
venues.
I like it. Okay, let's see.
And it's
I'm gonna check it
interactive.
out.
So,
So
as you're
I'm
looking
going
at
to tell
it,
you, the drone is flying over the building now as we speak.
Play by play.
Now touch the
There we go.
screen.
Oh, speed
Oh,
up.
I touched the screen?
touch
you
the
can go
screen,
around.
move it around.
Oh, I moved. Hold on, I did something wrong.
Nope,
Okay.
move it around.
Okay.
Whoa,
Oh.
wait a minute now.
You see
Wait,
everything
am I
now.
flying your drone right now?
No, you're not flying
Watch,
it.
if you're in Lynchburg,
did
watch
I
out.
crash your drone? No, I'm just kidding. That's super cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I can take
You're
my
like a
drone
bird
now.
right now.
You
Look,
can see everything.
I can see this guy changing in the window.
that's
no,
a
I'm just
great
kidding.
office.
I can't,
Wherever
but that's
that
awesome.
is.
Oh, this is my apartment
Yeah,
complex.
that's
I
great.
did
Look at that
their
pool.
clubhouse.
Look at
Yeah, that's
It's like a lazy river.
Oh man, it's fun. It's great. But what I'm-
He's
so
going
we just
inside.
went- we
Hold
went
on.
inside. We're
Ladies
here,
and
guys.
gentlemen, he is actually going indoors with this drone right now.
So, okay. So, this, I think, gosh, realtors should be jumping on this.
Oh, this is
because
great.
This shows actual, I can go in that guy's bathroom. Nope.
Look at
Sorry.
this. I'm sorry. I'm reaching over and
Yeah,
I'm playing
you
with this
play with
too.
it.
No,
There we
this
go.
is great.
So, yeah, so you can see, and we do, I can look back
Yeah.
to where I came
Oh,
from.
see if that light bulb is out. No, the light bulb's
Nope,
there. No,
it's
we're
not.
good.
We're good.
Yeah, so lots of people, they've seen drones fly through homes
Yeah.
or through buildings, stuff like that. And you've seen 360 tours of homes
Yeah.
and stuff, but you've never seen them together in this manner.
That's really amazing.
That's neat. That's really neat.
I love it. I love it. How can someone get a
yeah,
hold of you if they
that's
want to
fantastic.
do, have you come out and do this kind of work for them?
So my website is keypointproductions.com.
Uh-huh.
When you're on there, you can find the Unmanned Aircraft Systems, UAS tab. Go into there. There's a contact form that they can fill out into that area. And also, they can contact me with my phone number, which is 434-253-5719.
Awesome.
And one major thing
I wish I could show people
like to
this.
point out in the drone world, you are insured. Like
Yes.
you are licensed. Not like
Yes.
some people at this table that just throw it up in the air when they shouldn't.
Are you talking about
I'm
me,
talking
Woody?
about me.
Oh.
So you,
Grover?
Yeah, Grover. That's it. So you are licensed and insured. So that is important, especially for businesses. Why?
Well, yes, you bring that up because I had recently found out, late last year, that if you're caught, I shouldn't say caught, that's a bad way to say it. But essentially, if you hire a drone pilot who is not commercially certified by the FAA to be doing operations like this, they will get a small fine. The pilot, they might get $1,000, $2,000 fine, but they will slap the business that hired the drone operator with a big fine.
Yes.
Because they're just like, hey, we need this to be safe operations because drones, they're new, they're cool, but we don't want them crashing into planes or other things that they shouldn't be. So we need to make sure everyone who's doing work is safe.
Yes.
Cool.
And so by having a Part 107 cert, you have gotten the training and everything you need to be safe.
That's amazing. Eric, thank you so much. I hope people will call you and find out more about
that's
this because
great.
it's super cool.
Yeah.
Yes, the video is on my website.
Oh, awesome.
So if they want to go there, find it under my videos tab. You can play around and see what I was talking about with them.
Okay,
awesome.
cool.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Eric. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, so
Wow.
I'm blowing you away now.
I
We've
said,
got
I'm
all
blown
these
away.
fabulous members.
I mean, I'm serious. Like you walk in and the vast variety of industries in this one event.
I'm telling you, in this
shocked.
one room. And now I'm getting ready to bring another whole aspect to that. In artisans, we have one of our artisan members here. And Dot with Carriage House. Carriage House Studios. How are you?
Whoop.
Well,
There we
awesome.
go. We got you on
You
that.
got
Go
it?
ahead.
Okay, cool. So, all right. So Dot is with Carriage House Studios, and like I've said before, the CVABC, we work with artisans to entrepreneurs to small business all over, and you have some fabulous work.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about what you do, and I wish people could see it, and maybe we'll be able to put.
Oh,
some
I
stuff
see her
up.
table
yeah,
now.
her tables
Oh,
are here.
that's beautiful.
So maybe we can put some of this stuff up on our Facebook page
Yeah.
today, because I want people to see what you do,
Yeah.
because it's just beautiful.
Thank you. I've been working at it for about 13 years, and I do everything from sun catchers to large windows. I will repair if someone requests it. Of course, it's dependent upon the piece. Everything is pretty much one of a kind. I might make the same style, but I don't do a lot of duplicates.
Right. How long does it take to make some of those stained glass pieces? Does it vary? I mean, it looks like it would be extremely time consuming.
It is extremely
It's definitely it's not one of those things you just buy in the box and go and
can't
squeeze
go-
the paint
can't
on.
go to Walmart, do you?
No, absolutely not.
You have to figure out what you want to do,
Yeah.
and then collect the glass that you want to make the piece from,
Okay.
and then you take a glass cutter and cut out each piece of the panel, and then grind it, then you foil it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you solder it all together.
Now we've talked before. You've done all types of different, what is it called, like artistic media in the past, because you've done pottery and all different types of things. Do you like
Textile
doing the
artist.
glass the best, or is it just kind
If
of what
I
you're
had my druthers, I would do it all at once.
all at once? See, I'm not artistic, which is why I find I'm so fascinated with those that can, because
Yeah.
I'm just not, but I love it. And I love supporting our local artisans because, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys actually put the heart and everything into what you do. It's not a machine that's pumping out, piece
No.
after piece
and that's
after
a very
piece.
a patient medium. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, you have to be patient to be able to work
Very.
with that. You can't be like Rush, like I'm chaotic and I'm like a bull.
Yeah.
You really got to slow down and like take your time. I've seen that stuff, and it's like it's beautiful. It's so beautiful though.
I've done pieces that only have 1 or 2 pieces to it, which might take you an afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
to a piece that has 1,000 pieces,
Wow.
and it takes
Yeah.
days and days and days.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then you get upset with yourself. Why do you doing these pieces that are no bigger than your thumbnail?
Yes. Now, I know you do festivals. So where can
Yes.
people like find your artwork at?
I'm usually within the Lynchburg, Bedford area,
Okay.
but I'm trying to expand that a little bit.
Perfect.
Usually, any of the craft shows that are on a Saturday.
Mhm.
I'm up at Sedalia pretty much every festival.
Okay.
So that's in Big Island.
And I know hopefully we're going to be talking with Dot about having some of her pieces in our All Things Local store in
I'd like to do
Bedford.
that.
So we're really excited to have that because we don't have anyone else that does the stained glass. And I think that just brings a beautiful, we've got a lot of really great artisans in there. And we try and make sure that we don't have any artisans that overlap because we want them to all be,
Yes.
unique and specific in what they do. So we're, hopefully you guys can find that at All Things Local coming up in the next few weeks. So yes.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Dot, thank you for joining
Well,
us
thank
today.
you.
And we'll put up some pictures of your work because I want people to see it because it's just beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Man, I mean, look, and there's still people in the
There's
building.
still
Like, I mean,
people
this
in
is
the
unbelievable.
building.
Heather,
And
well
next-
done.
Thanks.
Really, CVABC, this is fantastic.
CVABC.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I do. I'm just going to say, I love my organization.
You
Not just
should.
because I run
You
it.
should be very proud. Like,
Because
events
it's
like
not-
this remind you of just the reach and the networking opportunities.
Well, and the thing about it is the CVABC isn't me. It's not Andrea. It's not Autumn. It is all of the members that you hear today.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
the businesses that make up the Central Virginia
Yeah.
Business Coalition. So I just am like the person that like flows it out. I
Facilitator.
just
Somebody's
do the
got to
thing.
connect everybody.
I just talk a lot, to be quite honest. I mean, that's what I do. So, I mean, but it's the people. And one of those people is Ron. How are you?
I'm doing very fine, although I've been standing since 7 a.m.
I know,
People, people my age, that should be an Olympic event.
I love it. So Ron is here with Shop Click Give, and I feel like this is a very different. We've heard from
Yes.
different contractors and
Yep.
things, but what Ron does, it gives back.
Right.
And I'm excited to hear more about it.
Well, thank you. ShopGleeGive.com is essentially like Amazon Smiles, although I hear they're going away. That's what I heard. I'm spreading a rumor. I do that. That's my superpower.
Don't Google it. It exists. You don't need to look it up. We told you.
But we're building it to provide to support local businesses, and that's what we're all about. It is no cost for a local business to join. They just agree to give a 5 or 10% donation to the charity or school of the purchaser's choice. The business owner gets paid as soon as a sale is made. The money doesn't come through us, and then we take that and what we get and give to the local charity or school. And this is one of the best events we've ever been in. We've been in several events over the years with CVABC, but
thank you.
This is great, and I've also been focusing on the nonprofit, which we're really designed to be nonprofit based because every nonprofit has a list of 1,000 donors
Right.
or whoever. But if we're focusing premiering coffee and soap because everybody has to get up and get ready in the morning, and our coffee is Mission House coffee. If you go to
Yeah.
shopclickgive.com, you'll see
Absolutely.
the ad that's running now with Tommy from Mission Coffee House.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to Tommy with Mission House Coffee. He is wonderful.
They do
He's great.
They do good stuff.
Yeah, they
yes,
do.
Yes, and in fact, a couple of people here said, "Well, let's meet for coffee or something." I said, "Let's meet at Mission House Coffee."
Absolutely. And he has 3 locations now, so
Yeah.
you can meet whether you're downtown at the mall or on Cornerstone. So there's my pitch for Tommy today.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get him to name a mocha frappe after me. It's called the Alto.
I was wondering
I'm
what you
telling you,
call it.
it's gonna be called the Alto. You
That's
watch. I
that's
want
good.
people to walk in and be like, "I would like an Alto."
I want an Alto.
There we
And
go.
it's already made.
There you go. Yeah.
Done.
Well, you see, that's the whole thing. The more you promote the businesses that support you, the more you're supporting yourself.
I'm gonna start a petition. Sign the petition, or just people start walking in and asking for the Alto.
Just
and
start
see if they
walking
make it.
in. Just they'll have to.
We'll put that on our website, and you'll start getting orders for the Alto.
right. Yes.
What is that?
That's hilarious.
But there's, if an organization has 100 supporters with coffee and soap, you can, with 100 people, you can get $6,000 in donations a year.
Wow.
And so we're promoting what the donations could be, and I think that is added to the fact. Plus, this is very well attended. Plus, you had free food, which I didn't realize
I
when I
love
made
it.
breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I love free food.
Yeah.
It's always the best. Chick-fil-A is the best. They donated the chicken nuggets for us today. The
Yeah.
chicken minis. Although I'm just gonna say this right now: if you order chicken minis, eat the biscuit.
Oh, what's the best part?
I keep walking over there and like these biscuits have been massacred.
I'd
People
love
just
to
eat the
get
chicken
that
out
in
of
a
it.
loaf style. Like it is fantastic.
Absolutely. So Ron, how can someone participate? How do they get? How do they work with you?
Shopclickgive.com.
Okay.
And then you click at the top. Well, the pop-up will come up that has some information on it, but you close that out. And if you're a merchant, you go to merchants. And if you're a nonprofit, go to nonprofit and charities. You sign up. It doesn't cost anybody anything. As a business, you don't pay anything until a sale is made, which was a great way to advertise.
Awesome.
There's also our new booklet. Stuff wouldn't fit in a brochure, so we got a page booklet, but the copy is on there. It has a lot of information. There's a white paper we did this on there, or if you can go to causemarketingwhitepaper.com, it's ours. And the benefits of attaching your company to a cause.
Yeah.
But the neat thing is, it's not a cause that the business owner cares about. It's the cause that the buyer cares about.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I can say I change oil and I'll give a percentage to the leukemia foundation, which is great.
Right. Yeah.
And I shouldn't have said it. It's great.
Yeah.
But that may not resonate with the guy who I'm trying to sell to.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's whatever school, charity, whatever it is given. And if they're not already on our list, you can say I've made a purchase and here's where I want it to go.
Yeah.
We'll send it.
Oh, that's
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great
opportunity.
a great opportunity for nonprofits to get on board and for you to support them.
Local.
And I love it. Local. That's
too.
what I'm saying.
It's like
Local.
really local.
Yeah.
I'm a huge buy local.
Yes.
That's great.
Awesome. Ron, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining us today. All right, we have got one last
One
person.
more.
I know
This
I'm
has
running
been-
a teeny
look
bit
at
over.
this. Look how time has flown
Yes.
by.
Yeah, so one final
This is the
business
last
to speak
one.
to.
This is our
This is our
last.
final. It's a good one too.
Now let me
I'm super
say
excited about
let me
this
say this though. Like
Yep.
even though this is the last one we're gonna have on this live
this
episode,
segment. That's right.
There was a ton of people here.
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a ton of people that we didn't even have on. So this
There
is
was.
fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had a good 80-some people, I think,
Oh,
here
gosh,
today.
yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Great.
know. I mean, we ran out of coffee. A lot of coffee.
Well, you run out of
was
coffee,
drank
you know
today.
you've done something right.
So, yeah. So, all right. So, we have Mike here with us. I'm sorry. That was Chaplain Michael Smith. There you go.
Chaplain
I don't
Mike.
just be like Mike. Hey, we got Mike. And he's here with Covered. And you guys do some great stuff. So, tell us about it.
Well, I'm just glad to be here, and to be a part of your organization and be a part of this has just been so welcoming and encouraging. So to be out here and explain who we are, it's just a simple kind of 3-step thing. The first step is we, as an organization, provide chaplaincy to first responders and to the community. Okay, so we break it down in 3 parts. First part is to the first responder in 2 ways. One, to support in what they do in the field. Okay, so if we go to a death, they're able to do what they're doing, and I'm able to consult with the family, support, encourage, and they can work together. We bridge that gap. The other part is the mental wellness of them to do their job. Because one thing that we, I guess, expect when we call 911, dispatcher's there to take the call, and other people are willing to go to the services that we need. But who do they go to when they need help? And so we, as chaplains, we provide support for them to break down the difficult calls, things at home. things like that, because they go from one for every one we may see on the highway of an accident, they've seen 7 or 8 in a day.
Absolutely.
So it's not just that one, and some of them can go worse by time. This one's just a fender bender. This one is they went out to scene, had to pull the helicopter, and they flew it. I mean, it gets complex.
Right.
So to deal with that process, they need somewhere to go to just talk about it. And so we as chaplains provide an opportunity for them to just open up, share, talk about what is going on there. We're not about touchy-feely. We're about what they're thinking, what they're processing the scene, so they can digest and try to wrap their head around it.
Right. Yeah.
The other half of it is dealing with their families, because sometimes they don't want to bring that stuff home.
Absolutely.
We all bring all our work home, right? I mean, as a minister for 20 years, I've done that.
Right.
And so they can't avoid that, but they can't. Maybe they don't want to share this stuff with their spouse because they don't want to hear about this, or they do, but they don't share so much. I mean, it's that continual work, and so we work with their spouses and their the first responders to help them through their support. So maybe they need marriage counseling. Maybe they just need somebody to go out and say, "Hey, little Johnny's out there at T-ball, and I can't make it. Can you go out there and take pictures of it and be with my wife and a couple of my buddies are out there and I can't go? Yeah, sure, I'll go out there." Or we give example, we provide opportunities for them to be able to have a night out with them. We're going to start supporting an opportunity where we provide babysitting care through a local church, and then they go out with their spouse and go out there. So the officer can be able to go out with their husband or out with his wife, and they have to go to that so they don't have to worry about that opportunity. So a night out, kind of like a little night out experience.
Yeah.
So,
that's great.
So we can do that. The other thing we also do is a community outreach. So we'll work around and support community members when things go on there. So let's say I go to a domestic violence call.
Yeah.
I can help somebody connect with a local church or a government agency that works with anger management, that direction. Or if the wife wants to get away from that situation, we can be a part of that, not just an officer to try to connect them to those services to be able to get away.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be, we're a part of that. But we're also that kind of person that says, I'm going through a really bad time of crisis. So we provide what we call a triage.
Yeah.
We support them in that moment so that they will be able to go and connect with a service to do the long-term care.
I don't think people really understand. Like
No.
they hear about the officers, they come to your door, and then they think of the families that something's happened. I don't think they realize that how hard it is on the officers, the firefighters, the EMTs, those that have to actually find or work on those people. I know
They witness a lot.
they do. I know a friend of mine that. Actually, it was a friend of mine, my son's, that passed away probably about a year ago. And one of my members, her son was the EMT on the call.
Yeah.
And she said, like, it was horrible for him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I think what you do for those,
Yep.
for the first responders is amazing, because they also have to process the things that they see.
Yeah.
Well, I always compare it to a soda pop. So when we shake it up, how do you release that pressure? Slowly, a little bit, because if you take the top off, what happens? It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
So we are that impartial. We're volunteering with the fire department. We're volunteering with the police department. So we're connected with them, but we're somewhat of an outside entity. So that allows them to have somebody in confidence they can talk to and release that slowly in their life, instead of it having this one call and all
like
break
a
loose.
volcano and just
Yeah. And so we try to. That may not always happen, but our whole purpose is to prevent that. So because every call is a shakeup,
Right.
and every call has an opportunity to affect their lives in some way.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing what you do
Yeah.
with us. And real quick, if there's anyone that I don't know necessarily need your service, but how can they like donate or become involved, help cover it out so that you guys can keep doing what you're doing?
That's a good question. So you can go to coveredchaplaincy.org and go on to that. It'll tell you about what we do. It kind of breaks down a little bit more detail about what I do. And I have another chaplain who's also a part of the organization, what he does. And then also it tells you about how you can support. There's opportunity for prayer. There's opportunity to partnership. There's opportunity for financial support.
Okay.
And the key that people don't understand is we're not financially funded by the political the government entity like the police, the fire.
Right.
They allow us to be a volunteer within that. So that's a community outreach and support. So if you think about it, I'm standing there, because you're not able to. And so by financially supporting me, you're saying, I'm partnering with you. I'm going with you on that call to that place that are going to. But at the same time, the officer knows where it's coming from. So there's not me that cares, but everybody else that supports me that cares about them.
Yeah.
And so that provides that opportunity for you to do that and how you can and the ways there are opportunity for you to do that.
Well, thank you for all you do. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate for all of those that have to have you come in and do the work for them. So thank you.
Well, I'm thankful to do it. I'm glad the Lord called me to do that. But I'm thankful for what you guys do, because you guys really connect the network out there and let people know what's going on. Because you know what? The business community, the nonprofit community, and the support communities out there need to all work together to be able to make a stronger, better Lynchburg, a stronger, better Bedford, a stronger, better Southwest Virginia.
Southwest, all around.
All around. So I think in the end, I thank you guys for what you do, because it makes a difference and provides me an opportunity to say, hey, we're here.
That's awesome.
Here's what we're doing. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Well, I know we're a little over.
That's all right.
But that's all right.
But it's worth it.
But we have we've spoken to some wonderful businesses. And like you said, the variety. I didn't have 20 realtors on here and 50 insurances.
This is great.
That's what I love
really,
about
just
this
such a wide variety, and everybody was talking, networking. I mean, so all walks, all different fields.
Yep.
Here network. So really, honestly, I think what I'm taking away from this is if you are in the area and you just have any questions, just to call the CVABC.
Yeah, you should. Really. You should call the CVABC.
Yeah. Just say, hey, I'm looking for a blank.
Yeah.
And they can hook you up.
You can. If
I'm seeing wedding dresses walking right past us right now. So I mean, that's one. There you go.
And so you can call the CVABC. Go to our website.
Website. We have events on there now.
Yep.
Right, all the events for the first part of the year are there.
Membership directory. We're updating that a little bit. We've had some new members join, so we kind of update that constantly. But if you're listening, I'm telling you, if you are a small business, local entrepreneur, anything like you heard, artisan, contact us, because we are here to connect you with others. It's not just about the CVABC. It's about connecting you with others. And so anyway, thank you guys so much for listening in today and talking local with us and talking to local businesses. And we will see you back at our regular time next Wednesday.
At noon.
At noon. This is Heather Alto with the Central Virginia Business Coalition, inviting you to join us on Talk Local to Me, a local podcast that centers on local business and community events. You can listen in at the Grove Street FM app and all major podcasting platforms.